Oh wow. Oh wow. Is this a CM2 video in the off season? That's crazy. By the way, man, your boy been working out. Oh, you guys can't see it because of the green screen, but this is technically SpongeBob. But you guys can't see it. This is you can see it a little bit. A little bit. Protein shake. Get in the gym, guys. Get in the gym. How y'all doing? I hope all is well. Excuse my protein shake. I hope all is well. Hope everybody's been good. The schedule has released for the Baltimore Ravens 2024-2025 NFL season. I have some interesting thoughts about the schedule. And I want to go over it with you guys. So we can discuss, right? So we can discuss some things, and this may turn into a small rant. I don't know yet. But just looking at this thing, man. Let's go through it first, right? Let's go through the schedule first, and I'll even tell you guys where I think the wins and losses of this season is, right? I'll even run through it with you guys. So let's start it off, right? Obviously, week 1, we will be playing the Kansas City Chiefs. At Kansas City. I believe that's September 5th. I'm trying to pull up blow up the entire full schedule on my screen so I can see it. There we go, right? So yes, week 1, we do play Thursday night, by the way. Our season starts early, September 5th, at Kansas City. Then we have a home game. Week 2 against the Las Vegas Raiders. Week 3, we are at the Dallas Cowboys. I believe that game is at like 4:25. I'm almost positive. That game is at 4:25. If I can see this correctly, I'm trying to blow up the entire picture. There we go. I can see even better. Yeah. So that game is at 4:25. Week 4, we are home. Have a home game, guys. A home primetime game at that. Sunday Night Football. Buffalo Bills come to us on September 29th. Then we're away again at Cincinnati against the Bengals. Week 6, we are at Washington, literally down the road. I'm sorry, they're home. We're home. I'm sorry. We're home. They come to us. Washington comes to us. Then we're at Tampa for Monday Night Football. Week 7. Week 8, we are at the Cleveland Browns. Then we have a home game. Week 9, Denver comes to us. Short week. We have Thursday Night Football. And the NFL was kind enough for us to have a home game, another home game on prime time on a short week against the Cincinnati Bengals. Then 10 days later, we play the Pittsburgh Steelers at Pittsburgh. And then the week after that, we then go to LA on Monday Night Football to play the Los Angeles Chargers. The Harbaugh game. Of course, they're going to make that a primetime game. Of course. Then we have a home game, which I will be going to this one. Week 13, December 1st, I will be there. No question about it. I will be there. There is no doubt in my mind. Matter of fact, whenever those tickets go on sale, I'll be purchasing those. Then again, it is December 1st, so it may be cold. I do not like the cold. But we do play the Philadelphia Eagles, which I personally believe should be a primetime game. I feel like they really could have swapped out that that Bengals game for this Eagles game to be prime time. That's just me personally. It is what it is. Then we have a bye week 14. Then we're at New York down the road at the Giants. Then we have a home game against Pittsburgh, week 16. Christmas. We are away on Christmas again this year at the Texans. And then week 18, we close it out at home against the Browns. Date to be determined. One, I'm pretty sure it's because of that week is either like they want to put those like clinching games on primetime television, or national television, I should say. So if this game determines the AFC North or a certain seed or whatever, I'm pretty sure they'll put it on national television. But that's why that the week 18 date against the Browns is to be determined. Before I go through what I think our record will be and how the schedule shapes out, quick thought about the schedule. First things first, I fucking hate it. If you can't tell by how I was reading it, I really fucking hate this schedule. This is probably one of the worst schedules I've seen the Ravens get in probably my 25 years of breathing air. This schedule fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. And I'm trying real hard not to rant in the middle of May because the season does not start for another 4 months. But holy shit, this fucking sucks. This fucking sucks. For a division winner and to go to the AFC Championship game and we get this shit-stained, piss-poor schedule, fucking sucks. Why do we have a bye week 13 weeks after the fact? Our bye week is week 14. We have 13 straight games. 13 straight games before our bye week. And then we have 2 Thursday night football games. I do not fucking like it. I'll be honest. I don't like it. Another note, I really don't like how the NFL is putting the Ravens on TV again. That they're making our players miss Christmas again to play. That's one thing. But for them to not be home is another thing. Now, last time it was in San Fran. Nice weather, cool. This time it is this time it is in Houston. You know, this Christmas game is you know what I'm saying, they are in Houston. They are in Houston, Texas. So I'm pretty sure, you know, they won't be too sad about that. You know, Houston is beautiful. Houston is very beautiful, actually. I'm pretty sure they'll have a good time in Houston. Nonetheless, I really don't like how they're putting out players on TV again during Christmas. My nigga, our team has families. We don't want to be here all the fucking time, bro. Like I personally don't like that. I feel like it could have been someone else's turn. I feel like they didn't have to put the Ravens on TV again for Christmas, but it is what it is. Another note. The stretch between week 9 and week 10 is rough. It's very fucking rough. I'll be completely honest. As a matter of fact, let me blow this up even more so you guys can kind of see like what I'm doing, right? So you guys can kind of see it a little bit. I think I might mess it up. But nonetheless, I really don't like us that week 9 and week 10. That stinks. That really stinks. I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan. I'll be honest. For us to go play Denver, well, they come to us, but for us to play Denver and then have to turn around in what is that? 4 days? What is that? Is that 4 days? I think it's 4 days. Yes, in 4 days to play a divisional rival. We have a tough stretch. We have a real tough stretch during the schedule. Couple games I do like though. There are a few games that I do like here. I do like the fact that we do get Buffalo earlier in the season and they actually come to us. I think we did play Buffalo last year and we fucking blew the game. Or was that the year before last? I can't remember, but I know we played Buffalo one of these previous years. And we fucking lost. We stunk it up in the second half and we fucking lost. So I am glad we do get Buffalo early in the season. Obviously, I do like that we do get Kansas City early in the season as well. I don't like the fact that our first 3 divisional games are away. Not a fan of that though. We could have mixed it up, somehow, some way. But man, like I said, I just personally don't like it. There are some good games in the schedule though. I feel like obviously the Chiefs game will be good. The Cowboys game is going to be good. Both Bengals games are going to be good. The Bills game is going to be good. Obviously it's the Ravens and Steelers. Depending on how competitive the Steelers will be this year with Russell Wilson or Justin Fields. I don't know who's going to be playing fucking quarterback for them. The games will be good. Can't dismiss the Browns either though. Can't dismiss the Browns. Because the games last year against the Browns were good as well. I think, though, probably the best game that we would probably watch on this schedule will definitely be the Ravens and the Eagles game. I think the Ravens and Eagles game will probably be the game of the year next year. Trust me when I say it. Because the styles match so well. And they match up perfectly with each other. Ravens offense versus Eagles defense. And Eagles offense versus Ravens defense, they match up so perfectly. I wish this was going to be a Super Bowl. To be honest, I think it's going to be a beautiful game. Not to mention Baltimore versus Philly. Like I feel like that whole week, that whole day is going to be crazy. So I am looking forward to that. But yeah, I just really don't like how the schedule just like maneuvered and like leading into the bye. As I said, that fucking week 8 Browns division at the Browns divisional game. Obviously, then we got the Broncos, but then short week to the Bengals. Week after that, then we got fucking the Steelers. Then we gotta go to LA, which will be a better team than against the Chargers. And then we gotta play the Eagles. And then a bye. I don't like it. Let's run down the schedule really quickly when it comes to wins and losses. I'll be honest. Week 1 against the Kansas City Chiefs. Even though this will not lessen the blow of what happened back in January with the Ravens losing and then my QB1, my MVP throwing into triple coverage, it won't lessen the blow. It will not lessen the sting. But I think the Ravens do win week 1. In a revenge game. I do think that for sure. Week 2 against the Raiders. I believe we do win that as well. Week 3 at Dallas. I may surprise people. I think we actually dropped this game. The reason why I think we dropped this game, I think this game here is going to determine how long Ronnie Stanley keeps his job on the Baltimore Ravens. Because this boy got to go against Micah Parsons. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. I think the Ravens drop this game against Dallas. Dallas is actually really good in the regular season. And Ravens tend to have trouble with teams that have mobile quarterbacks and run play action a lot. Now, and a number one wide receiver like CeeDee Lamb. Now, depending on who's healthy and who's on this team around this time, could make me sway it the other way. But I personally do think that the Cowboys may win this game. Then we do turn around on Sunday Night Football. I think we do win against the Buffalo Bills. I I take that back. I think the Ravens do beat the Cowboys because Lamar is spectacular against NFC teams because they rarely see him. I take that back. I think the Ravens do win this game at Dallas, but they drop the game week 5 at Cincinnati. One, Joe Burrow will be healthy. They feel some type of way that, the fact that the Ravens played them well both times last year. So I feel like the Bengals do beat the Ravens week 5. So far, 4-1 through week 5. Week 6, this is gonna be a fucking blowout against Washington. Week 7, I do think the Ravens do win this game as well at Tampa. Week 8, Lamar is great in Ohio. Even though I did say that the Ravens will lose that game at Cincinnati, I don't think he'll lose that game at Cleveland. Ravens win the game at Cleveland. Week 9, this is a dub as well. I think the Ravens do beat the Denver Broncos. So far, we are 8-1. Revenge game against the Bengals at home. Short week. Still think they're up for it. The Ravens do beat the Bengals at home, which makes this 9-1. Steelers game at Pittsburgh. That's a tough one. Lamar doesn't play really well against Pittsburgh. And now they have a better quarterback situation. I'll say that Ravens win this one. At Pittsburgh, which makes us 10-1. LA, Los Angeles Chargers, Monday Night Football. The Chargers currently do not have a wide receiver. This game will be competitive just because of the fact that it is both of the hardballs. But within that game, you probably will still get the sense that the Ravens won't lose at all. I think the Ravens win this game as well. It makes them 11-1. Week 13. Sorry, something in my eye. Week 13 against the Philadelphia Eagles at home. We lose this one. I think Philly does beat us here. Maybe a potential Super Bowl. Maybe. In New Orleans. Maybe. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to it. Hope I'm wrong because I want to go see the game. Hope we don't lose when I go. But I do think Philly beats us here, which makes us 11-2 going into the bye. Week 15 coming out of the bye, it's the Giants. Let's be fucking for real. We should win this game at New York, which makes us 12-2. Then Pittsburgh again. At home. This is a tough one. I think we sweep the Steelers, which makes us 13-2. My math is correct. 13-2. At Houston, I think we lose this one. I think CJ Stroud wins MVP this year. He has shit ton of fucking weapons. With Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz. Now he has Joe Mixon. Still got Devin Singletary, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, Tank Dell will be coming off of his injury. I think he'll be great this year. The Texans will probably be one of the best teams in the league. Going to be a good test for the Ravens, but I do think the Houston does win that one, which makes us 13-3. And then we close it out. Final home game against the Browns. Me personally, I'm pretty sure at this point we'll wrap up the number 1 seed. I don't think we'll probably play anybody. So because of that reason, I think we lose this one here. At home against the Browns. I'm pretty sure we'll rest our starters, which will makes us 13-4. Makes us again back-to-back number 1 seeds in the NFL. But I'll be honest, that shit don't move me. Y'all know what I look forward to. I really only look forward to the playoffs now when it comes to us. All these regular season wins and us getting number 1 seed, like it's at this point it's kind of to be expected. Not winning number 1 seed and winning the division. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a tough conference. The AFC is going to be just going to be a tough conference in general with all the great quarterbacks that we play. But January is what matters to me. We gotta find a way to win games in January, bro. I'm sorry. It's 8 ball is due. 8 ball is due, man. But I'm really looking forward to the season. Like I say, even though I do hate this fucking schedule, I do think it's going to be tough. I'm praying that we do not get any injuries this year. I think hopefully stay injury bug free, like kind of how we did last year. It wasn't too many injuries last year. It was kind of nicks and bruises here and there when guys were out a couple weeks, but not out for the entire year. So hopefully it's not too bad next year. But man, we got a long stretch before that bye week, and that can be very dangerous. But anyways, love and share money, y'all, man. I don't want to make this video too long. I'll try to make more off-season videos for you guys. I'll try. No promises. But I'll try to make more off-season videos for you guys. I love and share one of y'all, man. Until next time, it's been your boy CM2. And I'm out.